Easter test stream part 3 out. Final test stream before the main system. Before EB takes off. So, here we go, guys. Okay, we're live. I gotta start setting things up. Okay. Yo. Mr. Me. Wow. Okay. What am I doing? Okay, hold on a second. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, something's up. So, hold on a second. Here. Yo! Alright, I'm gonna get my food, guys. I'll be right back. An update from AmmoTrackers.com, guys. We got them live on my TV. Thank you, Santa Claus, from the Roku station. So, plan for Easter, I'll be watching AML from my TV. I had that on my Roku, which is right not that far from me. So I'm super excited. So luckily I can see AML on from my TV, so which is cool. So like I'm not copyrighting them. So like I can still watch it, and also and know what's going on. Okay, ETAs, AMOUTtrackers.com. So make sure you go to AMOUT Trackers YouTube channel. If you want to know about your ETAs are now live on AMOUTtrackers.com, but not AMOUTtrackers.com, you go to their YouTube channel. You type in your region of where EB is gonna be at. It's based off your city and state, like where you live at. So, like, just for example, I live in Illinois. So, like, I would just say exclamation Illinois. So, because EB he starts like, starts from the south. He starts from St. Louis, Missouri. Then he goes to he goes to Springfield, Illinois, because it's south of me. So he goes like straight up towards Chicagoland area, guys. We're gonna be like around 1 a.m. So it's later than Santa. So we got time for EB to arrive to your household. So you don't need to worry about that. So you should be in bed no later than like, what should I say, 1 a.m.? No, maybe closer to 10 p.m. for us guys. If you live in the central Midwest. So you should be in bed by 10 p.m. the latest. So, part 4 for my stream. AMOUT's only doing part 3. I'm doing part 4. Because I got church at 7 p.m. So I'm going to do, start up, part 3 at 5 o'clock p.m. on the dot. Part 3 will start at 5 p.m. CET. Central Daylight Savings Time. So, if you live in over in Ireland, the UK and Ireland, you should be in bed by 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. because EB starts getting there between 10 and midnight. Sometimes it's closer to midnight, depending how slow he's going. EB runs slower than Santa. He is not the reindeer go sleigh. You know, he has something. EB is riding on something. I don't know what he does. Just be honest with you. So I'm literally having my lunch right now. So like, it's so cool. It's like, live in the basement. Like, if you live in the basement, you should be good with me and Gabe. Or like, perfect example, I got my bed already out. My plan's already set up for EB's arrival. So my plan is like, okay, I just keep the stream up. So I'll turn off my mic and I'll turn off my video. So like, I'll show you. Okay, my picture would go off like this. So like, as of right now, like I said, the Nightbot commands are live right now. So right now, as of right now, I'll go offline when EB gets closer to us. So ETA for me is 12:45 to 1 a.m. which is the usual time he gets to me. So. And Nova Rose, how are you? We're super excited.
Still only doing regions. I still first one is, you know, the implement, you know, all the stuff and continue to like
I can't wait for Easter. It's already here, guys. It starts basically tomorrow. Because like Palm Sunday is basically tomorrow, guys. It's insane.
Also, I like the fact that I don't add cities.
This is our final test stream before EB takes off, basically. Then the main will start around 11 p.m. CET. It'll be 12 a.m. Easter Eve, which is Holy Saturday. So, like, if you're attending mass, it might be best since you go to the church. So, honor Jesus. It's not but Easter Bunny. Well, Easter Bunny is a symbol of Jesus. So basically, like, he gives me and Gabe Curtis from AML every year. I always receive the Holy Crosses, chocolate crosses, which is fantastic. It's sensitive.
Michael, welcome in. Mainstream Substance Cutter, let's go. Yeah, for like the West Coast and even Central US too. Starts next Friday night, but the rest of the world, yeah. Saturday main thing. I'm doing good, Doug. How are you?
I've been noting some significant warming or what significant temperature increases across the US recently.
Yeah, it was 80 degrees Fahrenheit here, like several days last week. Well, let's see, what did that mean? Yes, 26.7 degrees basically Celsius. Yeah, no problem, Billy. We're gonna overload Nightbot. That's all good. Nightbot hasn't been overloaded in a while, so now it needs to keep up again. Awesome, glad to hear it, Cody. Awesome 07G, good luck. I will next.
We got 6 days, 11 hours, 49 minutes
There will be a new one for Easter.
until EB starts preparations to deliver baskets for around the world.
What's up, Ethan? Welcome in. How are you, man?
I have a rod, but it is glucocentric. I got you. Okay, GST.
Somebody do exclamation point south item. That is my ETA. I just want to make sure it's all working properly.
Yeah.
I want to do the math in my head to see, just to make sure it is properly working with it being daylight time. And not seeing the computer hasn't been freezing last, that's good. Yeah, it froze like several weeks ago, right after I installed Windows Update. It did a couple times, so then I uninstalled the Windows Update and reverted back to the old version, and it hasn't done it since. So I don't know why a Windows Update would cause that, but you know, that is what it is. Okay, so 7 days, 13 hours, 30 minutes. So yeah, that sounds right. So that would be that would be like 140, 145. Yeah, that's right. Cool. It's all working. Good, good, good. Yeah,
Oh, looks accurate.
I have a
Yeah.
ETA this year.
That's insane.
140, 145 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Is my ETA for this year. One of the latest that I've ever had in terms of a delivery time, to be honest. Right from school on Good Friday. Let's go, Harley.
Does Antox have
Yes. So it will ask you to specify which station in there. When you do that. But yeah, guys, is the audio good and everything? I just want to make sure. Yeah, 6 days, 11 hours, 46 minutes. Remember, our stream starts 2 hours before TechCC's countdown ends, so we'll have a 2-hour countdown, and then once the countdown is 3 hours from threat, liftoff. Awesome, Nathan. Glad to hear it. So when we go live, basically the second we go live, our applications to join the team will be live for the 2026 and the 2027 tracking season. So Christmas 2026, Easter 2027. That will be when those applications go live for the next season. We'll most likely play continues probably during prep before liftoff on the main stream. Weather presentation, as usual, will be before the countdown ends. Prep. That's the main thing, really. Yeah, I know I was telling Harley this, but I want to tell you guys this too. But yeah, Santa Claus, Indiana, if you don't know that, that was actually where I was going to go for the eclipse. Well, actually, originally, the Texas eclipse. But then I went to, then we were going to go to Santa Claus, Indiana, but then we exhibited to Illinois. But yeah, it's a cool town. By the sound of it. Sounds good to me. Awesome. I'm watching from my TV. Awesome, Joe. Welcome in, man. How are ya? Awesome, Nathan. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Oh, really, Michael? Interesting.
I forwarded you a message on Discord.
Okay. David, what's up? Welcome in. My day's been, I kind of just started the day down. I got 5 hours of sleep, so I'm really tired. But it's so fun. 6, 11 hours, 23. Let's go, Nathan. What time should UK go to bed? I would recommend in the UK probably going to bed no later than like 12:45, British summer time. If that gives you up to a half, you really want to go off as late as possible. Probably just like about a half an hour before the movie. I'm good. You good? If you guys haven't, please like all the screen parts, part 1, part 2, part 3. Share with everybody you know. Like I said, we're less than a week, which is insane. Oh, also guys, I haven't really talked about this, but the 4th thing that I was also doing last week for last minute Easter prep. Also, I'm planning to do another movie night in Discord. I was just thinking about doing Hop because I don't really know what else there is. So if you guys have an idea in mind in terms of like timing wise, I don't know what your guys' plans are on Good Friday, like before the stream starts, but I didn't know if you guys had a particular time that you would prefer to watch like for movie night in Discord, or anything like that. I will hopefully sleep in as much as possible on Good Friday, but you know how that usually works. But at least I don't have to wake up for an HQ stream or anything like that. And hopefully, the last few things that I have to finish next week, hopefully I'm on schedule. I think I to hopefully finish a lot of it through Thursday, and any last minute stuff I have to do on Friday. Like I said, since I don't have an HQ stream or anything like that, I should be able to get everything done the whole week, no problem. So I don't want to schedule a movie night too early because I still want to sleep in. I still need to do some extra stuff on Friday. I want to give myself that kind of guys have suggestions for timing for movie night, if you guys, first of all, you guys interested in movie night? Second of all, what timing looks better for you? Now, 5 hours of sleep too. Yeah, I had 5 hours of sleep last night, and I had 5 hours of sleep back at Christmas too. So hopefully I have more for going into next Friday. I didn't go to bed till 7 a.m. and I woke up less than 2 hours ago. Oh my gosh, it almost 12:30. Or about 12:30. Yeah, check my sleep app in the city when I would have got almost 6 hours, but I woke up a bit throughout the night, so I got more like 5. I fell asleep at like 9 or at almost 4 a.m. and got up at like 9:30, or woke up at 9. I mean, get up at 9:30, but I woke up. Op is the best Easter movie out. It honestly is one of the only, it's one of the few, anyway, honestly. But yeah, it's a good movie for sure. Sounds good, game. I'm pretty much free that day. Awesome, Nathan. Yes, I'm in person. Awesome. When should the East Coast go to bed? East Coast should.
Ooh,
I would recommend the East Coast
Easter bunny.
going to bed probably by. Well, it just depends where on the East Coast. If we're talking Florida, I would say by 10:45 Eastern time. If you want to give yourself a half an hour of lead time. Just depends. Obviously, it's later than that. You go up the East Coast for the north. And yeah, Joe, your ETA command is simply just Illinois. I didn't have to specify do different regions for Illinois because EV typically just does one sweep through the state and like that's it. So only have Illinois for that. And for me, it's just South Idaho. Technically on track.cc there is also only one sweep through Idaho, but I could tell normally when he goes to Spokane and Washington, that's a much greater indication for like Coeur d'Alene and areas in northern Idaho because there's actually not a stop in northern Idaho when he goes through South Idaho. And it kind of looks like he almost avoids the northern half, even though that's the only part that Pepsi shows in the south part of the state. So I actually do have a specified for Idaho just because I can tell the Spokane stop and Washington. To me, that tells you that would be northern Idaho. But for Illinois, it's very clear. It's all My Christmas when my half sleep brain stupidly schedule the doctor's appointment on December 23rd. Yeah. But man, the ETAs, man, they're just been the reason why they're so time consuming, one of the reasons why they're time consuming is the amount of time zones in the world. It's just funny, like, especially, especially since there's a lot of countries in Oceania that switch from daylight time is during the southern hemisphere. So they switch from daylight time to standard time, halfway through track. But technically, everything that I looked at in Oceania actually was still in daylight time during delivery and then switches to standard time after delivery. But it was just really hard to be like, okay, when's the time actually going to be here versus here? Because man, time zones are just crazy. But hour difference, yeah. Like I said, TEP-CC doesn't have an actual door to Idaho stop where you would normally specify in that way, but like I said, I can just tell because if I was in Spokane or if I was in Coeur d'Alene, I would definitely be like, oh, Spokane's my stop. So in those kind of situations, I do take a little bit of liberty to just kind of look at it that way and be like, no, this would probably be more accurate than this one. What's up, Catches Gamer? Welcome in. How are you, man?
Yo. Okay, for those who doesn't know, but approved users, we be adding approved users to YouTube. The main stream would be for approved users only. I'll be implementing them tonight.
But it was interesting because I did
Group of users
so
only.
for Christmas. I did everything last summer, so I was in daylight time. Southern Hemisphere was in standard time, but I was doing ETAs based on standard time in the winter in the Northern Hemisphere and daylight Southern Hemisphere. So that was actually kind of challenging too, because I mean normally, yeah, with the timing of that it's not as hard, it's not as interesting as Easter, but because I did them in the summer, it was actually a little bit challenging to be like, oh, I can't look at it like this. I have to look at it based on Christmas, not where we're at right now. But in a way, I still think easier, or at least a little bit less challenging than looking at Oceania when they switch time zones in the middle of traffic. I don't think you can, Michael. Currently at school, I'm doing media studies. I media studies, and on par on. Okay, I was available to start reading. Hopefully, you can be a qualified graphic designer. Oh, that's awesome! I've been.
Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Alright.
Being part,
Yo, I'm back.
Character counter to make sure it doesn't get cut off. But I don't know why I got cut off unless I didn't verify this one. It did not. Okay. That was the one that I guess I could not verify with character counter. Let's put that in. It's exactly 200. Thank you for doing that. I gotta fix that. Let's see. I just gotta think in my mind how I'm gonna fix that. There's a few ways I can do that.
I swear this has happened before where the cat this cuts a couple
It
of
has.
words first. And
Yeah, no, yeah, I know that actually. That situation has actually happened. I do not have an ISS command, Joe. It's because I'm done doing ISS ETAs. Anything one for fun, like on my weather presentations, and through the actual ETAs and not on the website. I think I'm done doing ISS.
or permanently, or just is.
Maybe permanently. I mean, like I said, for the weather presentation, I would do it fun, but for actual ETAs, I'm probably done doing it permanently just because I just won't, like, I never get it right. To be fair though, FCC, I feel like having more of a consistent one, so, and it's usually after UK and Ireland, so that could happen again. But I'm just not bothering and doing an ISS one because for NORAD it is very unpredictable. For FCC, like I said, it's been shortly after UK and Ireland the past couple of years. I just didn't bother. Just in general, I don't think it's really worth doing one. Yeah, Michael, I am gonna fix that. You just gotta think about it. There's a couple of ways.
Short of
I've got 5 here, so I got 5 here for so far. I gotta think of better. Man, this is like the story of my life when I'm doing 9 bucks. It's always so hard. See, I actually just do have so much fun with South, New South Wales, instead of East and West, like I did for Russia, and then Well, the EasterBunny has one driving day. It could be after UK and Ireland again. It's possible, but I'm not going to predict it. I don't think there's really a point, to be honest. Because at least for NORAD, I usually do it for on. Especially if it's the ETA, the medium for Easter are more for to help. Don't mind how to do this to that. I don't necessarily think that it's crucial anyway, and we'll just see what happens. Don't be surprised if that. I'm just not that far with you. Because I mean, oh. source code is based on version 7. So a lot of that is based on, I mean, just because you have the same API doesn't mean it's going to be exact. It could be,
Hi, Harley.
but it's not. Just because you have the same API doesn't.
Just back on the stream. You're doing great, Joe. All right.
And this FCCC, this FCC.
Yeah, I'm in with AML too. I'm watching AML from my. I got the chat linked to my phone, my cell phone, so I could just go to my phone anytime I want. So like, so I'd be able to watch my keep it on my stream, and also watch AMLs from my TV. So I did not know that Roku allows you to use the chat through the Roku TV. So that's fantastic. So I could just fall asleep when EB comes and just lay down in my bed to when EB leaves the area. I don't know what time. But I kind of like the one shoot up the state of Illinois.
That's part of like when you click on a stop, there's current weather, like stuff like that. Like that to kind of build the tracker up from like that design element, the way certain things function automatically, right? That's kind of what the source code is for API. And sure, I guess you could build it in a way to where it could be closed. If you look at past year's routes at FCC, you could, I mean, kind of like what I do with my ETAs, you could get close to the data. But even if you tried that, it's still version 7, which is 2 years old. So it's not going to be exactly the same.
Hi, Elf. How are you?
This track. There's a few elements here and there that you just purely won't know until tap. So, I mean, that's just how I look at it. And my point is like, would I rather look at a tracker that's kind of close, or trying to guess, and maybe it's pretty close, or would I just trust a tracker that is in real time? Since I have private access anyway, and my point is, I should do that. I have FCC private access. And there's no reason why I would just look at another tracker, even if it's close. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully that makes sense in terms of source code is version 7, which is 2 years old, and that doesn't even necessarily mean even anybody that will have the exact same time. It's close.
I'm like literally watching AML for my
Hopefully that
TV before the copyright issues. So like I could just like, and I got their chat on my phone. Thank God with smartphones all these days.
Oh, the latest in the Samsung side says, I know, right? Makes sense to me, yeah. Sometimes it's just hard to explain that kind of stuff, but hopefully you guys make sense. Okay, let me try this.
Okay, just a quick announcement for all of you. Unfortunate, FCC with money-wise, Eastmile Films cannot bring the tracker live publicly, so we got private access. So like you can ask AML's team or my team, wherever you guys want. We'd be answering you guys' questions too on that.
Always, you know how logo blocks, you know, last year that was a whole drama thing because he was replaying old footage from FCC the year before. He ended up taking it down. To be completely honest, version 7 that's available out there for the FCC source code, it's like the same thing. I mean, if it's any different, I mean, it's the same concept. I mean, it's not the same in terms of there's obviously allowed people. Here's the source code to help you try to develop something if you're interested in that. So it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying it's the same idea in terms of having a route that's 2 years old, right? That was based on like 4 version 7 or version 9. That's what I mean by it. It's like it's no better than just replaying old footage because all it's doing is helping you out like both things. It's not being like, oh, this is the information that's updated here. That's not all. Because like I said, it's the source code that's too. And my point is, if it is, even closer to what actually happens. That has nothing to do with the source code. That's because somebody made it up themselves, and they're trying to be closer to what it actually is, if that makes sense. So my point is, it's like, it's not any more useful, I mean, to replay something that's 2 years old than it is to copy version 7 of the source code from 2 years ago, if that makes sense. Like I said, you can get close, but it's not any change that you see. It's just somebody completely making it up on their own. Or looking at text-to-see as you're around and trying to get close, which I don't have to doubt in my mind that happens. I'm just making them think that it's not the exact same somehow all that works. So yeah, you can get close, but it's like, what's the point of trying to get close when you already have CC version 9, not version 7 from 2 years ago, where you don't have to worry. I mean, if you already have private access to FCC, it's like there's no point. Honestly, I don't understand why so many people are just trying to create a tracker after another tracker and trying to copy all this. I'm not saying it's inherently wrong, because obviously EST gave permission. He's the one who publicly released the 2-year-old, source code. But what I'm saying is just like, I don't really see the point in my eye. When you already have private access to FCC, streaming it, there's really no point of being like, oh, this happened 2 years ago. And I know I'm kind of close, but I'm just trying to, mix some things up to be able to try to make it even closer. It's like, I just don't see the value in that. When you are
Hey, Alf.
you who will just be streaming the actual track.
We are ready for EB's takeoff. BTS on the map, go with it.
Yo.
EB's arrival to certain places varies.
It's not his fault, Zimbabwe.
Okay, you guys can try exclamation point Australia again, and should be good now. I wonder how all they tracker up will try to be. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, they're an example of somebody who doesn't even try to copy TXCC. They're on their whole own thing. And honestly, it doesn't make sense all the way it works, because the route doesn't even really make sense to me. You'll jump from like one region to another region like so, that doesn't even make sense. And then that's been reading for a while. Just was really behind.
EB
First
will
thing
be
I watched,
headed to the workshop just under 10,
yeah,
under
yeah,
11
yeah,
minutes.
Yes, you should, Joe. You're good, man. Okay, at least how it works now. The only way I could do that is instead of doing Coco's Island, so I just did Coco's Island and then took off I mean, everything works. I mean, different like versions of that Norfolk versus Norfolk Islands. I mean, they still work. It's just sometimes in the a lot of times with specified stuff, I try to do the whole thing, but you know, sometimes it's either one. Yeah, if that happens with another one, just let me know.
Could be getting Starlink soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, is yours good?
Yeah, it's really good. It impressed me, honestly.
Stop my phone.
No. No, Michael, you don't get copyrighted with TechNet if that's what you're. You do with Tech. Track.easterbunny you get copyrighted. Any other Easter Bunny track you don't get copyrighted. That is Oh, okay, now I see your correction. Yeah, Tech. Yeah. Track Easter Bunny. Yeah, I see that now, Michael, but yeah. Deb. The accuracy on Tab is not as bad as like Tracker. I mean, it's still not as accurate, but it's not as bad. Like Tracker, but Easter? Honestly, I haven't yet. Mom, like, recently, she decorated for Easter, but I feel like by the time we do Easter, we'll be already done with it. So in theory, yeah, I would like to do it this coming week, but I don't know if we actually go do it. We don't have that much decoration, but like to do it.
Just like kind of like video everything.
Yeah. Oh, there's my mom. Yes, we will. Track.easterbunny for one time I feel like before Track.cc was not actually correct. Yes, in a way, Acer, I do agree with you. Before Track.cc, Tep was the best that you could get compared to anything else. But that doesn't mean it was good by even I'll show you this from the AML website. So on the secret AML file from the website, I'll show you. So you know, Track.cc was created in well, technically, East did it on a private server in 2018 and public in 2019. But before that, yeah, you're right. I mean, Tep was the best you could get, but it still wasn't that great. I have this. This is a response from one of my notes back in 2006. So even back then, before Track.cc was even a thing, I had asked, like in terms of the accuracy, back in 2017, he said track.easterbunny.com is not always the most reliable. So yes, in a sense, it was the best compared to whatever was out there because, I mean, there was the CP trackers. I did that for a year or two, but then they went down. And that's actually what inspired East not to become do technique because he preferred CP growing up, and I did too.
So, guys, I just noticed that
but then in like the last year of the CP trackers,
EB decided to take up at 4 a.m. a little earlier than St. Up, which is the same time as Google Sand Trucker takes off. But I think it's like 1 a.m. for me.
The way it functions, you know, it didn't crash, and with the interaction and real time, so yeah, by the time send, like in a sense, yes, but it also still even without it by any means, but it was and it was kind of behind the scenes. Then that only framed like East to that, and obviously
trackers, but yeah,
and the trackers.
It's like a yes and no.
Yeah, it's like a yes and no, to be honest. Look at that, man. How are you, man?
Settings.
What settings do I have?
What's up, everyone?
I do have a lot of time on things.
And tracker smooth bits.
And track smooth it on it. Max out hybrid Experience line on Zuma is right Pacific 6. No arrival time, nothing ever stops on
Metrics,
everything is on
ASAP, full distance.
Just five on last minute, top last minute, on metric, metric, off, show metric. They get action. Sometimes if I put it on my person, I can see it for size, and then we can see for size, my accurate, even with my shipment.
It's not approximate, so
It's not approximate, so it's between. see how you just make it. That's good. That's good. You can download that.
And then stop it.
But and then stop until here.
Show
Show summary. Weatherstone. Local rival time to stop back on playback fishing pronunciation. Somewhere.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Everybody's like, how good, Mom? Yeah, I know.
6 days and 11 hours.
6 days and 11 hours until prep. Let's go.
We got 10 hours and we got 11 hours left, guys. 6 days, 11 hours left. That's it. Alright, guys. See you later. See you all for the main stream. You take care.